I have short socks on, yeah. Bro, I gotta go tan. My fucking ankles are white as fuck. Looks like a Gasper.
You had the whole summer. You had the whole summer to tan.
Well, I have the rest of Florida seasons to do it too. It's fucking hot, bro. It's a little bit better now.
Yeah, less rainy, more sunny, more fall kind of. I don't know.
And I've had no AC in my car for all summer. I've gone all summer. Not AC. A single fucking day have I had AC since summer has started.
You gotta be sweating your ass off
every day. I feel like a fucking pig waiting for slaughter. It's so intense.
It's a hot piece of meat.
Yeah. just get out the car, just steam.
Jesus Christ.
That's just I'm happy
it's hotboxing. You're just like
yeah, I'm a hotboxing. Yeah. God, it's fucking awful. I feel like I'm in Auschwitz, just fucking being.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm on the fucking second rack.
Fucking episode, we have closer to getting canceled. Every episode,
we have to stop.
How far can we go over that edge?
We just had a conversation about this. He basically just wants to become South Park. He wants to get popular enough to where we can just start making whatever the fuck and no one can do anything.
Well, it's a bold strategy. It is a very bold strategy, and I think you should go through with it.
I said, Little Dicky. Little Dicky made music, and then his main goal was to do a TV show, and that's why he has.
True. Well, and Lil Dicky as well. He was one of those guys starting off that once a week he was putting out a song, an EP, an album, or whatever. Like,
his music videos are really good.
He grinded at the beginning.
He's been grinding since 2015, 2016. What was that cipher that he was on?
Yeah, he was on
2016 Freshman Cypher.
Yeah, he was on the second part with Anderson .Paak, Designer.
Mm-hmm. Kodak was on that one, I think.
No, Kodak wasn't. Well, Kodak is like the famous one.
Yeah.
No, that one was just
But there's two of them. You're right. There were two ciphers.
2016s, yeah.
Yeah, he was on the other one. Dicky was on the other one.
Yeah. I don't think Dicky could have been
the Designer one was bad.
21 and.
He saved that one.
He saved that one.
Yeah, 100%.
When a white man has to come in and save the rap battle, that's pretty bad.
See, that you should be canceled. You should be canceled.
Starting off at just such the most controversial time.
Oh, that's all right. We'll cut this. No, probably not. Anyways, here we are, season 2, episode 9 of the Final Mix, featuring DJ Maydae, Mason. Thank you so much for coming out, brother.
Thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate it. It's been a long time coming.
Bro, okay, so, bro.
Give me the rundown. Let's hear it.
We met when I first moved down to St. Pete.
Right.
And I remember you were dating somebody who was a friend group of ours.
Yeah.
And when you came through, one of the first times that we really hung out, do you remember we went to the seafood place?
Oh, that crab shack.
We went to the crab shack. We went to a crab shack, and I bought one Alaskan king crab leg.
Oh my! It
was like $100 for one leg.
Yeah.
And just so everyone's having a nice meal. I'm like, I want the one leg, please. And then they brought out the leg, and that was one of the times we hung out. We hung out multiple times, and then, did you? When we first met, were you DJing, or did you just start getting into it?
Right. So that timeline was interesting. So I started in college. Well named colleges. But the college I went to allowed parties on campus because they didn't want kids, go downtown, drink and drive home, right?
Yeah.
So they're like, you know what, we'll just approve these events, on campus in the courtyards, whatever. And so I started DJing in 2019. And, we had these parties every, once a week on Saturdays on campus, and probably at least 1,300 to 1,400 people were there. And so I had a really welcoming and enjoyable interest into DJing because, I never felt, I swear, I felt more nervous sometimes DJing at a club downtown St. Pete than I did in front of those people, 1,300 people at a college party. Because at the same time, I knew most of the people there, right? And so it was a really good introduction to DJing because I had that support already. I was already, figured out kind of what I wanted to do with it and all that. And so, I had that great support. And then, I guess out of college, I took a break for about a year and kind of just doing my own business stuff. And then I opened for Hippie Sabotage, which that was such a fun concert. I was told about that concert a week before, and I haven't DJ'd or touched a board for a year at this point. And I was like, holy shit. Here we go. So I blew off the dust, and we got back into it. And then after that, I started being a resident DJ downtown St. Pete. There's the clubs down there. Henley, Crafty Squirrel, Where's Jubes, all that.
Oh, yeah.
Still doing that now. So growing every day. So.
Where are you at right now? Where's like the main place that you're like on right now or at?
Yeah, so I'm at Henley right now. I just finished up a 6-month rotation at Where's Jubes, downtown St. Pete. And I'm also at the Landing, which is downtown St. Pete. Me and Sammy do that the first and third Sunday of the month.
Okay.
All bass music, straight dubstep, all that fun stuff. So Sundays are a little more fun, and then my stuff at Henley is on Fridays. So that's gonna be my open format sets, general club music, all that stuff. But yeah, mostly just Henley. And then I'm trying to work into a couple house places to get some house music going as well. So yeah, just kind of a little bit everywhere.
Yeah, I think the first place that I saw you DJ is when you invited us out to Crafty's, when we saw you DJ at Crafty's.
Right.
How did you get into it? Because we spent so much time trying to mess with that, and I know that Crafty's was, when we were trying to get in there, was with DJ.
He had a really long
5 day.
name. Oh, weather. Yeah, 5 day forecast.
DJ 5 Day Forecast.
Where the fuck is that guy? Where did he go?
I think rumor has it that he went out to Vegas. So I guess he was running his. He was a DJ as well as owned an entertainment company.
Yeah.
Or or promotion company.
Right.
Interesting.
And so then I believe he went out to Vegas.
Okay.
Met some people out there. Got a residency somewhere. I haven't heard from him since.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I know
big
he
things
pops.
out in Vegas,
I think
I'm sure.
and I think he pops back every once in a while.
Yeah.
To help out Crafty with their entertainment stuff. But yeah, I think he's been out killing in Vegas. But
Gotcha. So you got in through him, or what was the
so I guess
word of mouth?
Yeah, so my initial way into it was one of my buddies I was DJing with. His name's Brian, DJ Brian Tyler. Little plug in there for him. But this was right after I got out of college, and he was a year behind me, so he was still in college. And Crafty wanted to do a college night for Thursdays.
Yeah.
And so they're like, all right, we'll do college night. Let's bring in some of their college DJs.
Yeah.
And so then I got that slot, and then that guy who owns that Crafty Squirrel, he owns like 4 other clubs on that block. And so he's kind of bouncing around from those clubs to kind of doing that kind of stuff. But then then after that I was just mostly doing opening slots on Fridays at Henley from 8 to 10, and then just kept going, and now I got whole nights. So
Oh yeah.
no, it's been a really fun journey, that's for sure. I mean, this is all, I started DJing downtown, last May, so a little bit over a year and a half now.
Yeah, nice.
So yeah, no, it's been super fun though downtown. Club atmosphere is definitely a lot different than college party atmosphere.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys. So you guys do a lot of different types of gigs.
Yes,
we do we're.
I know you guys do weddings. You guys. What was the hotel thing you got? The Renegade.
Oh yeah, we were at season 4, right?
Yeah,
And that was like an unofficial sanction, but like, okay, so this is what they did. They sold rooms that were like able to have music past a certain point. Like you were allowed to have people in your rooms. You could do whatever the fuck you want to in your room, but
sanctioned
like,
debauchery.
if you weren't in this renegade row, they called it, like the idea was you wanted to go back to your room to sleep, right? But if you wanted to keep the party going, or you wanted to go explore the local DJs that weren't on at like 1, 2, 3 a.m., then you could go into a renegade room, and like people had their doors propped open, and it was kind of like set up your
that
own,
sounds sick as
your own
fuck.
stage inside the
Where
hotel
was that
room.
at?
This was at like Venice Beach. It's called season 4.
Okay.
It just happened like a month ago, I guess.
Yeah.
The Essential Freaks run it. I don't know if you've heard of those
I've
guys.
heard of them. Yeah.
So they got their own festival down in Venice Beach.
Oh,
and,
that's
they just
sick.
run it out of the Hotel Venezia.
Dude, that's sweet.
It was fun.
I saw the clips. You guys were fucking packing that.
Bro, it was fun, but it's so funny because if you really look at the videos, you don't see me, and I'm in there, but you don't
on the
see
bed.
me. I'm on the bed because I was sick as fuck.
Oh,
so
no.
when we went there, we go to season 4, and like I forgot what I was doing, or I think I just worked, and I was just like I had a flu or something like that. So Eli's like, yo, you gotta come down because we have a gig. We had like a silent disco that we were doing there.
Right.
And we had an interview set up, and we had like all kinds
We
of
had
stuff.
it. So like, I get there.
Yeah.
It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 6 o'clock at night, maybe 4 o'clock.
Yeah, 6,
around
probably
there.
closer
It's
to
like,
6.
hey, we're gonna do an interview, and like me, I'm very like,
animated.
whatever the fuck that is. So, and he's like, yo, we gotta bring the energy. Like this is an interview, and blah blah blah. So I'm like, okay, like
They got the suds over here.
I'm like,
I'll try my best.
kind of shit.
Squidward tentacles over here.
Exactly. So we go in for the interview, and the dude who's interviewing us, I forget,
Richard?
Yeah, bro. Shout out to him.
DJ
Cool
Rich.
dude. Yeah. DJ. He came in with the energy, bro.
Yeah.
So he came in
Like radio show host.
I looked at it as like, okay, he's coming with the energy. I don't have to really match him. He's so big in energy.
Right.
So we went in there. It was a good interview. It was
definitely a good interview.
Like, there was
because they had a full like production set up with like 4K cameras and like a really nice like 90-inch display and couches and everything was like race car checkered pattern themed.
Sweet.
And, like,
cool.
like, fun stuff.
It was cool.
We still have to get the interview. I don't know where that's going.
We gotta find that interview, but because it was good, and there was one point where he's like, "Hey guys, how you doing?" And I'm like, "Hey, Mazel Tov or something." He's like, "Oh, you're Jewish," and I was like. No.
It was the most deadpan.
And I thought, fuck, I'm fucking this up. Because everybody laughed. I'm like, okay, this is going good. So we do the interview, and then we have to do a set at 6 a.m.?
Yes, yeah.
We had like a 6 a.m. set.
And so I'm like trying to leave him in the room to sleep, and then like people are like, "Dude, we want to hear bass music. Everything's house and breaks. So like, can you set up the Renegade?"
Just get in bed.
And I'm like, "Oh, Christian's gonna hate me because he's only gotten like 2 hours of nap."
I got like no sleep, and he's like, "I'm sorry to do this, but we have to get people in here." Like, okay, and like I'm just laying in bed like dead, hating it, but people are going crazy, and it was just. Yeah. The things you have to do to be in this fucking business. Just no sleep.
I'll piggyback off of that. When I was in El Salvador last November, I was DJing.
Yeah, you've been fucking traveling.
Yeah, I was DJing down there on the beaches. And I was there Thanksgiving weekend, Wednesday through a Sunday. I had a couple smaller DJ gigs, and then my big one was Saturday at this place called Cacos, which is like one of the top beach clubs in El Salvador. And it's Saturday noon. I wake up. My stomach just feels like someone's stabbing me the whole time. And in my head, I'm like, out of all the days we're going to do this, we're going to pick today. Damn. That's crazy. And so my driver that was with me, his name is Seta, and I told him, I was like, hey, my stomach's pretty bad. Like, I don't, can you give me some medicine? He goes, I'll be right back. I go, oh, God. Next thing I know, he comes back with 2 red pills. Not in packaging, just loose pills.
Oh my God!
And I'm like, this is the Matrix minus the blue pill. They just have 2 red ones. And so
my God,
he gave me. I took them, and he wasn't wrong. 30 minutes later, I was fine.
What the fuck?
Wow.
I don't know what he got. I took them with literally, like this must be some Central American strength medicine.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna come back with like black tar heroin.
No,
we're gonna get through this.
Yeah. So then that night. I was fine, went on, did my set. But then Sunday morning, I was flying back to the States. Yeah. Started again. Oof. And I'm like, okay.
On the flight?
Well, so my set ended at, I think it was like 3 a.m. My flight left the airport at 9 a.m.
Hey, rockstar shit.
And I'm like, it's going to be a long freaking day.
Fuck, bro.
So I get on that flight back. My stomach's just killing me. I raw dogged that whole flight. 3-hour flight, did not look at my phone once. Just looked out the window. And prayed a little bit. That was it.
Please, God. Please.
It's the local beer down there. It's the beer.
That's fair.
Really?
Yeah, because they don't have the same health standards.
Oh, they don't pasteurize it.
Well, yeah, and you don't know how they treat their water. No, literally. But hey, I'll tell you what though, it's pretty damn good. It is
I fucking believe
good.
it.
So good.
I fucking believe it.
Salvador.
But it's really good. How did you get to? We've been seeing like you've been traveling a lot. What's going on with that?
Yeah.
How'd that start?
Yeah. So El Salvador is my second love. I love that place down there. Originally, I started going down there. So I coach youth soccer as well for a competitive club. Travel
service king. There we go.
Love helping out when I can. But my boss for that, he's from El Salvador.
Okay.
And so when I first went down there, it was really for a training camp for the kids, and we would bring them down like 3 suitcases full of cleats and socks and all that for to give to the kids.
Nice.
And so then went down there, talked to some of the club owners, and this is right after Hippie Sabotage, not even that far into like club DJing yet. And they were like, you know what, like put some time in up in the States and come back and we'll talk again. And yeah, went down there last November, was chatting up with them, and they're like, yeah, let's do this. And went down there, coordinated everything. Cool. Sweetest trip of my life.
Wow.
Yeah, and so then I'm going back down there again in November. We got about 4 nights. We're doing 4 different clubs. Probably going to do out on the beach, probably go to San Salvador, all that stuff. So yeah, looking super forward to that trip. Hopefully I don't get stomach problems.
Yeah, hopefully not. Just bring your own beer or something.
No, literally.
Just a bunch
Or
of
maybe,
red pills,
you know what? Just fuck it. Just get used to it. That's what
That's what you have to do. When you
dive
go to another country,
Yeah,
that's
Like,
what
go
I'm
there
saying.
2 days, 3 days early and just be like, binge
Yeah,
it all.
yeah.
Get it through your system. Adapt. Just fucking adapt.
Yeah, honestly. Well, yeah, if you guys ever go down there, get the pupusas.
The pupusas.
It's a fried tortilla. It's a thicker tortilla, stuffed with cheese, and you can get like meat in it and stuff.
Looks like a pupusa.
And wait,
You get
Not
it?
pause.
You get it?
I get it.
Sorry, go ahead.
no, now you have to explain it. You can't just
No,
say,
you know,
do you get it?
pupusa and you know the... You know,
Oh yeah. I got you. That's all you had to say.
we just bleep out everything and blur it.
Yeah.
Everything. That's just...
No, but you have to go down there. You have to get that with the coleslaw.
Ooh.
It's like an orange spicy coleslaw that you eat with it. Oh my god, the die.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not saying my stomach problems were because of the pupusas. I
No.
love pupusas. I eat them every
We all
single
love
day. After.
We love
we all love
pupusa here.
pupusas. We all
I
like
eat pupusa every
I
day
love
too,
it.
bro.
You
You can't
it's
be
good.
mad at a pupusa.
No.
Pupusa and coleslaw.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, I'm German. I like my sauerkraut. But,
Yeah.
But it's,
my sauerkraut.
So going way back in
Yes.
this conversation,
yeah.
the initial question. So you guys obviously DJ a lot of different types of gigs.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you're interviewing us.
Yeah, now-
It's funny.
You know what? I was thinking about this on the,
It's a podcast. That's how it works.
I was thinking about this on the way over there. That I interview you and we call it the final remix.
Oh, I like
Might have to
that.
put that in the
Lay-
title.
okay, lay it down.
And then
Lay
go
it
to the
down.
logo.
There we go.
Final remix.
That's just a picture of pupusa.
But anyways, no. So like you guys, do a lot of diverse gigs.
Right.
Yeah.
Depending on the type of gig, do you guys have a different feeling going into it?
Yes.
Absolutely.
100%.
Like a wedding versus a 2 a.m. club set. Absolutely.
But are there some gigs where the feeling's kind of like, oh, I don't know why. Maybe I'm like maybe a little bit jitters or
Yeah, like
Yeah, we've had
I
a
would
couple.
say so for like it's all due to like preparation. So like weddings, like it's very formal, like very like we got to do it this way, blah blah blah,
Right.
and it doesn't become necessarily stressful because of us. It's because of other people. Because
Okay.
a wedding, when you're DJing a wedding, you're only kind of going off the information and the times that people are giving you, and you can only
Right.
work off of so
Right.
much.
Sometimes communication's great, and sometimes it's like, what am I
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah.
What do you want? I'm not.
a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
And
all that
then
stuff,
like
yeah.
the vibe of the dance floor is very weird sometimes because you have at a wedding you have really young people, middle-aged people,
Right.
and really old people, and everybody wants to hear what they want to hear.
Yeah.
And how do you cater to everyone?
exactly.
At the same
Some like the
time?
bride and the bridesmaids want to throw ass, and like
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
got Granny in the corner.
No,
like,
exactly.
What's a wop?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
play some Johnny Cash. Come on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
So
Send it
that's
back.
where versus like a 2 a.m. set where we're just like, let's just fucking do this shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's just fucking go,
Right. Yeah.
have fun. Like there's some DJ, like there's some sets that like we prepare like a really nice set list and like
Yeah.
okay,
You
I'm gonna do
practice
this.
it ahead
We
of
practice
time.
it ahead of
Yeah.
time, and then there's other sets where like we just wanna just have fun and say fuck it.
Yeah.
You know our music well enough.
And it has nothing to do with the importance of the event per se. It's more of just like, what kind of event is it? Is it like, okay, we're opening for this big DJ, or are we throwing our own event? Or is this like,
Right.
it's our silent disco where we can just play whatever the fuck we
Yeah.
want?
Right.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I would say that.
Well, which events are your favorites?
I like improvising personally.
Yeah.
I like
Little
being
freestyle.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah.
because for those more important events, it's like we have 20 songs we know we're gonna play, and then like the last half hour is like
Right.
whatever
This
we
is-
got, you know.
Yeah.
like,
Whatever comes out, comes out.
Right, and we
Yeah.
know we got to do more house centric or bass centric. I like the bassier sets recently
Yeah.
because it's you can do more with it.
Right. Right.
And then we've been playing at like the Tampa Club a lot. There's a few spots where we've been able to get to know the crowd, and like the crowd comes back for us and stuff.
Right,
And that's cool
right.
to establish that connection with the crowd. We just went to Dirty Bird, and I set up a Renegade at Dirty Bird, and
Oh,
like,
nice.
that was really interesting because you just get passers-by that stop because they like the music,
Right,
And
right.
like that's you get like real-time feedback because like people like if you change the vibe and you start playing something that they don't fuck with, they're gonna leave. They're gonna
Oh, yeah.
they're
Yeah.
gonna go to one of the main stages
Yeah.
like somewhere else. They were just hanging out for a second anyway, so like
Yeah.
you can really get a sense of what people want, and we started getting people to stay and started getting some really good DJs to plug in and stuff.
Yeah, no, that event sounds super cool.
Yeah, it was. Apparently, there's a lot of
controversy
after the fact. I don't know if you've heard anything
No,
about this. So
let's spill the beans.
spill the beans. This is actually a good thing to talk about on this podcast. So
Spill those beans.
I'm not affiliated with Dirty Bird, first of all, at all. I was in there to vend and like set up the Renegade, and that's how
We
I
are
got it as a
clean
vend.
birds. We are not dirty birds.
Dirty Bird.
You made the Dirty Bird
But-
even more dirty.
Yeah.
But
We
and
fucked the
I don't know
sorry.
exactly how close the label is affiliated with I mean, it's Campin', it's Dirty Bird Campin', but like
Right.
I think it's like the same people that throw home base throw Dirty Bird too. So regardless of all that, someone or multiple someones didn't get paid, including the venue. The venue didn't get paid. Some of the production didn't get
Yeah.
paid. Some of the stages weren't set up by Sunday, and like the event only went till Monday. So like it was kind of like,
Yikes.
there was a lot of shenanigans that happened.
Yeah.
And then the last night that I was there, Sunday night into Monday morning, because it was like a Labor Day event. I think it was Friday through Monday.
Right.
They went to all of those like Renegade rooms that I was talking about. This
Okay.
was a different festival, but people were kind of doing the same thing, having people in
Yeah,
the hotel room.
yeah.
Except they weren't officially sanctioned, right? They weren't like
Oh,
Renegade rooms.
okay.
So like people were just buying like suites, right? They were buying like the penthouse suite, and then they were throwing a Renegade in there. Which you'd think like, fuck it, it's the penthouse. Like they should be able to do that.
Yeah.
But
Hotel thought
hotel
otherwise?
security was done with it by Sunday night, and so they went and like raided the Renegades. They went to the
no.
rooms and fucking shut them down, and everyone had to leave and
Shut
shit.
this shit down.
So
Dang.
coincidentally, I had a Renegade going, and everyone came down to my Renegade, and we had like fucking 150 people sitting there jamming with whoever we had.
So
playing at
yours
that
didn't get
moment.
shut down?
No, because ours was
okay.
outside and like
Oh, that's
low key part of the event.
We
Like it
paid the
wasn't-
money. We paid the money.
Well, we
Yeah.
didn't, no. I didn't pay shit. I didn't get
I didn't
paid,
know
and I
about
didn't
that.
pay nobody. But we were just doing it for the vibes,
Yeah,
for the community,
yeah.
and it ended up working out really well that night. But it sucked for everybody else.
Yeah.
Right.
It is what it is.
Right.
They wanted people downstairs, not upstairs.
So that's the controversy going
Yeah.
on with
Yeah.
it. I think my favorite shows would be the ones that we throw. I like doing events that we throw.
Yeah.
Because my thing is like, he does like all the DJing, right? If we do like a set together, it's usually like me on the pads, doing
Right.
live
MCing,
stuff or
right.
MCing or something like that. But where like our biggest thing from day one is like when we throw events or something, he's like killing it on the decks, and I'm very like talking to people, shaking hands, or like
Yeah.
Like our host.
yeah. Like I love doing that. I
Yeah.
love talking to people and stuff for like making sure everybody's having a good time. So those things, like the event that we're gonna be having soon.
Oh, yeah?
Well, soon we'll announce
November
that.
Ooh, haven't even announced it yet?
November 22nd.
We're about-
November 22nd. We'll tell you
We've been
about it.
doing
We'll tell you.
soft launches. Soft launches. We're
launch,
working on
yeah.
the promo
I like
right
secrets.
now. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll tell you after. We
Hell yeah.
told 3 Pucks about it, and he was like, "Bro."
Yeah.
But when we throw events, because when we first started getting into music and we were in Gainesville,
Okay.
we threw events out there. We threw like winter kind of events, like Christmas time events.
Yeah.
We had a 420 event at the Nest, and that was really fun.
What year was this?
20. Wait, for the Nest? That
for the
was
Nest.
24, right? Well, was that just last year?
24.
Last year,
23.
April?
24.
Maybe was it
It
23?
was 24
I think it was
because
24.
I got into the accident right after that.
Yeah. It was like a year and a
it was
half
20
ago.
Yeah. So when we were throwing events in Gainesville, that was before I even moved to St. Pete.
Yeah, that was like 20. That was like pre-COVID, during COVID, and post-COVID. That
Oh,
was
wow.
like 20.
Yeah, we've been doing this shit since
18 through 2021.
2019. Since 2019, we've been really,
Yeah, the company Stringkeeper Entertainment was established 2019, April of 2019.
and that's when we started doing like
But we were doing stuff before then too, like just here and there, and trying
we
to
were
be
doing shows
artists.
in
and stuff
Spring
like
Hill. We were doing wood like concerts in the woods, concerts like at like little bingo halls, like
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
bro. We used
Just
to
throwing little
I
rages.
saw
fun.
you guys been posting up on the beach recently, huh?
Yeah, a
Mixing
bunch of
out there a
pop-up
little bit.
parties. That's what
Yeah.
we've been trying to
Yeah,
do recently.
that's what-
is like
Yeah.
pop-ups, renegades, like free to enter shows that are like public
Yeah.
access and family friendly, and just
Yeah,
like
no, they all
you know.
look super cool. I like your guys' beach sets.
Yeah.
Those look super
Thank you,
vibey.
bro. We'll have to get you on one of the
Yeah,
lines here
yeah,
soon,
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
No, that'd be sick. That'd be
yeah.
sick.
Anything we just try to put the music like going, like constantly moving. Like there's stuff that we
Right.
want to. There's stuff that we want to do like on the water. There's stuff
Yeah.
that
Yeah, we want to
wanna-
have stuff on a boat, you know.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah, we're trying to do that too. We're just trying to do it different than everybody's doing it. Just because like this scene is just getting so crowded, bro. It is.
saturated.
100%.
It's
100%.
crazy. How do you make yourself stand out?
How do you make yourself shine through? Turning the tide back.
Well,
around,
I would say an advantage number one is that you're DJing downtown St. Pete.
Right. Yeah. Like obviously.
you got into the
yeah,
spots.
Yeah. DJing on a consistently busy club, on the weekends, right? Especially DJing open format. You're gonna get people coming up all the time asking for one request. And if you can mix it in there, they're gonna be coming back up again, for an Instagram.
Yeah.
Right. So I do get that constant rotation of exposure through that.
Yeah.
Which is nice. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I have exactly one genre that I always play. As I guess technically, I started as an open format DJ, and then went into house, started producing house a little bit, got some stuff on SoundCloud, and then but at the same time though, I'll go down to El Salvador and play all Latin sets. But I think I like each genre for a different reason.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
100%.
Because I think like for the open format, right? I love wordplay. I think wordplay is so fun. Wordplay is so fun, and I think it's also something that doesn't get enough attention.
Yeah.
Personally.
But if you hear it in the club, you're like,
yeah,
That's cool.
I mean, it creates a moment too for a crowd to be like, "Oh shit, that's sick." Everyone's like, "Oh, like it's such." I love the unexpected change that you can create through wordplay.
Yep.
It's nuts.
Yep.
But then like with Latin music, I love the energy behind Latin music. Like DJing down in El Salvador, those people know how to party.
Oh yeah.
Like they put America to shame.
oh yeah. Most countries put America.
that
to
is true.
shame,
That
to
is
be
true.
fair.
That is very true. That is very true.
Yes.
But I'm sure
yeah.
El Salvador, probably even more so.
Right. But and you go down there too. No one's on their phone in the clubs. Everyone just wants to dance their freaking butts off
What
the
you're
whole
there
time.
to do.
Exactly. And I think also too, that was my first time going out of the country and DJing, which also put an interesting perspective on how music connects people from different regions, right?
Yeah.
Because when I wasn't DJing, I was on the dance floor, hanging out with people, and I was standing next to a guy who I never met, right? He doesn't even speak English. But at the same time, though, just because we know the song, now we can connect. Now we have a a foundation of connection, right? And I don't even know this guy. He doesn't even know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right? So that's what I love about that whole experience, too, And then, with house music, that, like, actual skilled DJing-wise, I love DJing house music. I think it's so fun to work around it, and you can do so many different things with it, too. And this is a lot more comfortable for me to actually skillfully DJ house music, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I would say so, yeah. Like, even when I think back to it, when we first started doing all this shit, he was doing a lot of, like, rap DJing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
a lot of, which was, I love it. I love the wordplay. I think you get the best reactions when you mix rap or, like, songs, like, like pop songs or whatever. Because everyone's like, oh, how the fuck did he do that?
Right.
Shit.
Right.
And, like, house music is cool. And, like, the sense how we do it, how we bring out the beat pad, or maybe we play live instrumentation.
Yeah.
So, and then you have, like, your hard-hitting shit, which just sounds cool. Which just sounds
The big
automatically-
techie noises.
Yeah. Wow,
Yeah.
that world was awesome. So, yeah, that's a good point. They all have being excited about different types of music for different reasons.
Yeah, exactly. And like, I'm not trying to dog anyone who just DJs, just bass music.
Yeah.
Right? All that. That's something. If that's the one thing you want to perfect your craft on, do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, I love the different atmospheres too.
Yeah.
I know I won't go into the same atmosphere DJing a club in downtown St. Pete, than in El Salvador, right? Or anywhere else. So I love that switch up too. Keeps me on my toes. Keeps me not just kind of blinded just in one genre.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
for sure.
That makes sense.
No, I think I'll stand on this hill too and die on it. Like fucking open format DJs have an edge when it comes to skill, when it comes to reading a crowd, when it comes to understanding a crowd and the relationship. Like it's a different energy, and it's like you're almost held to a higher standard.
Yeah.
When you're having to mix a real open format set, or coming up like early on, kind of the same time that we both started DJing, mixing the hip hop sets and appeasing the multiple crowds and doing the requests, and like you have to be on your toes. You can't just like run a 60 song set and like from A to B start to finish. Like like some people, they have a set, they practice it all week, and they go run that set, and like that's great. But if that's all you can do, and you're only doing house, you're only doing bass, and like you've never really stepped out of that comfort zone, then like
I'm sorry, but open format DJs are gonna run circles around you. Like that's just
Well, let me ask you a controversial question.
Fuck.
Which, what do you mean? You've been saying some pretty controversial things this whole
Bro,
time.
because
What are you
because it
talking
means
about?
it means I have to answer it, and I have to say something controversial.
Well, I guess it's a hot take.
okay.
I'll give you a hot take. I think so. Like when I opened for Hippie Sabotage and I opened for Sage of Gemini last fall.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
That was such a random gig, but it was so much fun.
I was about to say
It
like
was so much
playing
fun.
Red Nose and Gas Pedal.
Gas Pedal.
Are people still vibing?
Going
with that?
down
Do
for
they
real.
people-
Yeah, well, John Summit released. They had that Gas Pedal remix.
Gas Pedal. Gas
Yeah,
Pedal.
yeah. Well, I asked Sage afterwards, after the concert, I was talking to him for a little bit, and I was like,
Cool dude.
"Oh, chiller."
Chill,
I mean, he had a controversial story come out about 4 months before that concert. So
Yeah,
But we won't elaborate on that part.
Yeah. Besides that,
Yeah.
cool dude.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this story about OJ. So
No, so I was asking him because this is like maybe 3 months after the John Summit Gas Pedal remix comes out, and I asked him, I was like, "So what did you think like when that song came out? And it got a lot of traction." And he looks at me, and he goes, "Honestly, I was sitting on my couch and I was like, who the hell's John Summit?" Like this guy is. I mean, nothing against him, but man, this guy's trapped in 2014. I swear.
Well,
to
that's
God.
how a lot of those artists I think are.
And
like-
and I don't know. I mean, he's just kind of like, yeah, man, that was just pretty cool. I was like, sweet, the song's getting back into circulation or something like that. Like,
he's
it's crazy.
got to get a nice little check from that. There's a couple of his songs that I really like because I remember when Gas Pedal came out and Red Nose. I think it was just the end of middle school for me. So
Yeah.
and I was like. I would think I was.
yeah, they went hard at the 8th grade dance, bro.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I went to Powell.
Winter formal.
Bro, I went to Powell, which Powell up there is like the ghetto school. It's the
Was it, you're saying Powell with an L?
Powell.
Yeah,
With an
Powell.
L?
Yeah.
One L or two L's?
Two L's.
Okay, two L's.
Powell
Two
Middle
L's.
School.
Powell Middle School.
Okay.
And it was like 8th grade dance, and that song came on. I was too young to experience what I experienced there, and it was just so funny seeing teachers like grab kids and pull them off of it. I feel God doing this, like pull them off. But so there's a couple songs I like. I also didn't know when I was a couple years ago. I was looking at his Wikipedia. I was like, where the fuck does this guy come from? He was a male model for a while.
Sage was?
Yes, and that makes so much sense. That makes so much sense.
He does have a very distinct face.
Yes, bro, 100%. But
Yeah.
then he hasn't come up with anything new recently, right?
No, and I mean, I saw like a couple weeks ago. He's still going to rap festivals apparently.
Like Rolling Loud and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, still killing it out there.
I feel like that's the same thing of like when you opened up for Sean Kingston.
Oh yeah, I opened up for Sean Kingston. That was
Wait.
but this was before like
Wait,
all of
free
his
my boy
stuff.
Sean Kingston.
Free my boy
Free my boy
And
Sean
his mom.
Kingston.
And his mom.
And his mom.
And his mom.
And his mom. Well, you're telling me he's gonna be
Mama
locked
Kingston.
up
I
for
didn't get to
3.5
meet Mama
years? Are you kidding me?
Beautiful girl.
Wait, I gotta hear this story. I've never known this.
Oh,
This is gonna be amazing. Go,
So
go.
I got a call basically from my buddy Jameson Ray, which shout out Jameson, and he's a Gainesville artist, and I've done beats with him and done shows with him in the past,
Okay.
and been his DJ and his audio producer and stuff like that. But he has a pretty good thing for him going. I don't know what he's doing now so much, but at the time, what was this, probably 2 years ago, I guess? Not last January, but the January before that.
Okay.
I think 24, maybe 23. Anyways, so Sean Kingston was coming to Gainesville. Jameson Ray was like direct support for him, and
Okay.
he needed a DJ. He needed his own
Right,
on-stage DJ. So
yeah.
he called me up, and I came up to Gainesville, and we ran through the set and everything, and basically they didn't have an opening DJ. They didn't have like anybody to set the tone. It was just gonna
Okay.
be house music while
Yeah.
doors were opening, and I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, fuck that. You guys need a DJ. What are you talking about? I'm already
No
gonna be on stage,
way.
so let's fucking go. So I did the whole thing for free. It was just kind of like a moment of opportunity, but I got on stage, got the crowd all hyped up. There was like at least 1,000 people in there.
That's crazy.
And dude, it was a good experience because that was one of the biggest crowds I've played
Yeah.
to this day, and it was crazy to like play like essentially 90s and 2000s hits.
Yeah.
I was playing
Yeah.
from like 95 to 2009.
Soldier Boy, Akon,
Everything, and like
Lil
the crowd,
Wayne.
dude, the crowd
Yeah.
was eating it up. It was like the
Freaking love
perfect vibe. And then there was some girl that went on. I think her name was Kay Bridges, and then Jameson went on, and then we handed the mics right over to the DJ, like
That's
Sean
crazy.
Kingston and his DJ. and hung out in the VIP room and like did that.
See
whole
a
thing.
chiller? See a cool guy?
I didn't really talk to him directly.
Oh, okay,
He
okay,
kind of
okay.
maintained that personality.
Right,
Like
right.
he had his own VIP room, right? We
Okay.
had there were
Yeah.
the opening artists and and then he had his own green room. But yeah, the vibe was kind of cool. You know, it was a good vibe. But no, I didn't get to meet him personally. I wouldn't particularly say
That's
he
still
was
pretty
chiller.
sick, though.
You
That's
know,
still pretty
but
sick. I mean,
It was a good
that's
opportunity.
crazy.
That was probably the biggest name I can say I directly played for. The direct support basically for Sean Kingston.
That's crazy.
By association, but
Well, free Sean Kingston.
free Sean
Free
Kingston
Kingston
Also-
and his mom.
and his mom.
I don't know if you guys saw this developing story about a month ago. Soldier Boy got arrested.
Oh, is he the first DJ?
Get
or
this.
first rapper to get arrested?
Yeah,
Or
first rapper to
whatever?
get arrested.
Yeah, ever in the history of rappers, right?
I did it first,
Well, so my birthday is on the same day as Soldier Boy's,
which is what?
July 28th.
That's great.
That's like the only famous person I share a birthday.
That's
with.
hilarious.
July 28th.
July
Is that
28th.
what are
That's my
you?
grandmother's birthday, I think.
Well,
Somebody I know
shit.
has that birthday. I
Yeah?
think. Maybe my brother. Oh, my brother's May 20th. Doesn't matter.
July 28th.
Multiple people. Okay.
So I saw. So my birthday's on a Monday. He got arrested July 27th on a Sunday.
Damn.
Damn, bro.
And I'm like,
Birthday
right
in
before his
jail.
birthday? Oh, no. So I don't know if he's still arrested, but if he is, free Soldier Boy.
Free Soldier.
What was it for? Do you know?
I want to say something to do with a firearm.
That's
Probably.
fine.
Possession. Yeah, he's probably.
Let him go.
Yeah, it'd
Let
be
him
fine.
go.
It'd be fine. It'd be fine.
What was the controversial question?
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot about that. No, I remember the question. Forgot about asking. Controversial hot topic. I'm probably going to piss off a lot of people here. I think it's more stressful and harder to DJ open format in a club for the first time than DJing a festival set
For the first time?
How?
for the first time.
Like DJ, like club set, open format club set versus first festival set?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yes. I don't know.
Oh, no. Oh,
I would say you're right
Huh.
because of this.
Yeah.
You're playing your first festival set, right? You've done shows. You've
Yeah.
probably done clubs.
Yeah.
You've probably practiced a bunch and everything.
Yeah.
With your first time
In the club.
in the club, in your first time in the club, this is your real first
Yeah,
festival.
that's fair. That's
this
fair.
is your big opportunity.
That's a good. That's a fair.
That's how I would look at I don't know, it's kind of like I don't know how to explain. It's like it's always the more intimate shows that
Right.
are scarier.
Yeah.
Really?
You
I
can
think
see
so,
the
yeah.
whites in their eyes.
When you can
Yeah.
at a festival, you're fine, bro.
Yeah.
Everyone came there to see you.
That's what I was about to get to, right? Like, when I was doing Hippie Sabotage, I think for my opening slot, I think we maxed out at probably 1,000 people. But with that though, again, right? They're coming to see what you have to do,
Yeah.
right? And when you go DJ a club, right? It's not. And again, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's not all about you when you're DJing the
it's
club.
not. You are. It's
When you're
not.
DJing the club, it's not all about you.
Yeah.
And now you're dealing with club owners who they got to make money. And if you're not playing stuff that's going to get people in the door who have no idea who you are,
Yeah.
who have no idea what music you like to play, right? Convince them to get inside, buy a drink,
Keep 'em
dance,
there.
keep them there, keep buying drinks.
Yeah.
I think to me
And
that
that's
was
your first time doing all
yeah.
that.
DJing the clubs was a lot more stressful than opening for Hippie Sabotage.
Yeah.
What do
And
you
it's
Hey,
like
man.
half the crowd size, maybe a fraction of the crowd size in the
Yeah.
club.
Yeah.
What
you
do
think?
you think?
So my first.
Fuck you!
Nope. Wrong.
Wrong. I agree. So let me just put it out there.
play
I
devil's
agree.
advocate.
But I agree for different reasons, right? So most people, when they're DJing a festival set, right, they come up and they are intimidated by the atmosphere. They are like
Right.
big speakers. They got a full rack of CDJs. Like maybe they aren't used to being on CDJs or a 3000 or an A9
Right.
or something like that. You know what I
Right.
mean? They have insecurities about the equipment. And they have insecurities because they're like, I've never been on a stage that's
Yeah.
big type thing.
Right.
A club, you don't necessarily get the same, if I press this button, I'm going to fuck up my whole set and kill
Yeah.
the festival, type
Yeah.
thing. You could kill the club, but usually you can get it right back up. That's the
Yeah.
nice thing about the
True.
club is
True.
music goes down and everyone's like, no music, but,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
whatever, different vibe.
Right.
But I've also had some club sets where I've fucking, just killed the vibe. Like
Yeah.
something happens, you have a technical failure or whatever, and like,
Well, people in the club
You know?
too, they'll let you know if they don't like what you're
yeah,
playing.
they will fucking.
You know,
let you
no,
know
no one's come to
quick
a
as shit.
festival and be like, play something else.
No, they'll just go to a different stage.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
No, you don't
Yeah,
have
that's
anybody.
true.
Your 4 people that were there for your opening set have left and gone
Yeah,
somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't know. I like the vibe of opening up a stage at a festival.
Yeah.
I've only had the pleasure of doing that like once or twice, but
Right.
it's I don't think it's nearly as stressful as opening
Right.
up the club.
And
Or keeping the club
no
open.
disrespect to the festival DJs. All right,
Yeah,
no
no
disrespect. You guys kill it. You guys
But
do
they had
amazing.
to play a club at once.
Oh
Yeah, that's true. That's
We've all
true.
been there. That's the
true.
thing.
So maybe
That is
that was
true.
nerve wracking for them.
True.
Bro, if somebody put us on a stage with 50,000 people, I don't think
I'd
we
shit
would.
myself. No,
I would not. I'd just be like,
Just freeze.
we
You
would
freeze
take
on
a
that?
couple. We take a couple of shots and be like,
Yeah.
bro, let's just fucking
Yeah,
do it.
yeah.
And then we would play. We would
Mo
play some-
Bamba.
Yeah, we play Mo
on
Bamba.
repeat.
Yeah,
on
on a
repeat.
repeat.
Nah. I'd
Bad
I'd
Bunny,
play your
Mo
girl Sammy's
Bamba.
remix, bro. That's what I'd play.
There you
First
go,
thing I
there
put
you
on.
Yeah, there you go.
Wop,
Fucking A.
wop, wop.
Have you guys seen Check West in concert?
No.
Is it good or bad?
I saw him open for Travis Scott.
I was probably
2019.
gas,
Oh, hell yeah.
honestly.
I survived.
I was gonna say,
First
were
of
you
all,
there?
I saw Travis and survived. This is his Astro World
Did
tour.
you see any bodies?
It was his Astro World tour.
No. It was at the Lightning Arena.
Anyway.
Yeah, and Check West came out, and I kid you not, he sang Mo Bamba 3 times.
Wow.
3.
The full thing.
The full song.
That's
3
ridiculous.
times.
That's a whole set. Right
3
there.
times. And I swear by the 3rd time, people were kind of like,
Can we do
I
something
go,
else?
ho, like, what? Like, Jesus.
How many hoes? You scared the hose,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, what?
You have
God,
scared the
I would,
hose.
I would hate that. I would want my money back. I don't want to hear this shit 3 times. Once,
Right.
twice, maybe 3.
Where's Travis? Bring out
Well, and I remember
Travis.
too,
Travis.
I believe, because he had to reschedule that show because of technical difficulties or whatever bullshit that was.
His roller coaster wasn't
Yeah,
working.
basically. And so then he had 2 other openers for that tour. He had Trippie Redd and I want to say it was Gunna.
Maximus.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So then when he rescheduled, they dropped out of the tour. So do you think people should got a little money back for that?
Yeah. Bro, if I
Because I want to see Trippie Redd.
I want to see
Super
Yeah,
Tripimus.
Trippie
I want to
is
see
gas.
Tripimus Maximus. That's who I want to see.
Wait, say that again?
Trippie Redd is Tripimus Maximus.
Are you serious?
That's what we call him.
That's what
That's what me and Andrew call him. Tripimus Maximus.
Tripimus Maximus.
Yes. Watch next time you hear Trippie.
Tripimus
I hope that blows
Redimus.
up.
Yes.
I hope that blows up.
Tripimus Maximus.
I want
Yes.
T-shirts with that on it.
Yes. That's what we've always called him. Tripimus Maximus.
Tripimus Prime.
Tripimus.
Tripimus Prime. There we go.
What song is it with him and Travis on it?
Is it,
Dark Knight Dumbo?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
such
yeah.
a good fucking
Yeah.
song.
I could kill somebody to that song.
Yeah, that's literally a murder
Worst-
song.
it-
That is a
I would
great
lose.
song, bro.
It's so good.
Especially when they do it together too. Oh my god, that
Did you
song
see
is
it?
crazy.
Did you?
No, because Trippie Redd was.
Oh yeah, because
he wasn't there.
But
that-
yes,
well,
I
yeah.
want my money back.
That's what I was.
I want my money
yeah.
back. Yeah.
No, honestly, like I think like one, you're giving me now a shorter concert,
Yes.
you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and now I wanted to see one of the openers, and now I can't. And so it's
Yeah,
like,
you gotta give me
There's gotta be some like, or at least give me some credit. For
give me
the
some
next
free
ticket.
merch. Give me some free
No,
merch.
honestly,
I'd be cool
honestly.
with that.
Everyone gets a hat.
Everyone gets a hat,
hat.
rodeo hat. I don't give a fuck. Tripimus Maximus.
Shit.
So what do you have coming up?
I can't get over
You're
this.
gonna in your dreams. You're gonna see
Tripimus
Tripimus
Maximus.
Yeah,
Maximus.
I just,
Fucking
It's your fucking sleep paralysis demon.
bro. I got some time tomorrow. I might make a T-shirt. I don't know. I don't
Bro,
know.
if you make a trip, let me know.
Trippy Red T-pose. Just-
Yeah.
that is so funny.
So, Mason, Mayday,
Yep.
what do you have going on? Tell the people what's coming up.
Yeah. So let's see. Regular schedule downtown. Fridays at Henley, like every other Friday right now, and then me and Sammy, first and third Sundays at the Landing.
Hell
from
yeah.
4 to
Doing
11.
bass, right?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
What's going on with that? I heard about that, and yeah.
and you're like, what the heck are you doing,
Yeah,
Mason?
what's
You're not
doing-
the type of guy.
well,
right?
I mean,
No,
apparently
respectfully
he's
so.
the guy.
No. Yeah, so I started that. Sammy was doing that with another DJ, Tech Savvy.
yeah.
They were doing that for a while. Tech Savvy moved out of town, moved back to Texas, and so I kind of filled that spot. And bass music was one of those things where I liked it. I loved it behind closed doors, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right? I was never like super into it, but
Guilty pleasure.
yeah, no, literally.
It was
but
kept between the closed doors.
Exactly.
Like a Diddy thing, yeah.
exactly. Well, what did you just say?
Like a Diddy thing.
What did you say to me?
He says
It
a
was
Diddy
behind
thing?
closed doors. It's, it's only a camcorder.
It's only 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
Bro, well, whatever.
Me-
No, here, no, say it. Say
You
it.
need
Say
some
it.
bass music and some baby oil, baby.
Bro, that's so much oil, bro. That's so much oil.
That's so much. It's so much oil.
Your room is like a fucking BP. Like,
No,
there's
literally.
so much
Yeah.
oil.
What am I at the
Spill.
auto zone? Holy shit!
Fuck. Yes, exactly. God.
You could run an
Chevron.
18-wheeler off of that much baby oil.
Fuck.
Holy shit.
Anyway,
Well, anyways,
behind closed doors.
yeah. So yeah, got into bass music. Sammy's been helping me out with a little bit of that too, kind of transitioning to that. Super fun though. I love DJing bass music, but so yeah, we're doing that first and third Sundays at the Landing. We got my mini tour coming up in El Salvador. That'll be Thanksgiving weekend. I'll probably have another bigger concert with someone with the college I used to go to. That'll be probably the weekend before El Salvador, so that'll be 2 busy ass weekends.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, working on a Latin project right now that I'm
Okay.
producing. I want to call it Latin Garage,
Me gusta.
Hell yeah. Fast and Furious vibes.
but make it Latin.
Familia.
Where's that maraca?
It's all about
It's a live mas, baby. Live mas. And so
dope.
yeah, this is
Dos
kind of
Equis guy.
this is kind of my first Latin project. So super excited about that.
That's dope.
That should be, and we're gonna put some vocals on it. Which I'm not a huge vocal guy in the past, but we're gonna try something new.
Yeah.
Why not?
Hell yeah.
So I got 2 guys, Draws and his buddy. I forgot his name, but they're 2 guys I found here in St. Pete that are Latin. One of them's a rapper. One of them sings.
Nice.
So found them. I'm like, yep, we're making a song. Let's do
Hell
this.
yeah.
So that's going to come out probably in a couple weeks or so.
Cool.
But yeah, just kind of messing around.
If you ever need some congas.
Is this a bongo?
Yeah.
That's got a nice
real.
ring. That's
That's a conga, and then we got the bongos over there.
Yeah, we got bongos,
And
we got
some
congas.
fucking Latin
wait. What's
percussion.
one? You said this one's a what?
A conga.
A conga.
A conga. Apparently, I don't know my bongos and conga.
That's just the bongos, the
Bigger,
small one. The
smaller.
conga is a big one.
Is there a bigger one than this?
Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
There should be. There should be bigger
A
ones
bass,
than that.
a bass bongo.
Bass bongo.
Bro, they're fucking big.
That could be.
It's just an 808. It's like the original
It's an
808.
808. It's
That's
808.
cool. So I mean, yeah. So the Latin projects. So you're making a lot of music right now, then, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. I got a lot of stuff that's, 80% done. Just can't muster out that
Amen,
20%.
brother.
You guys get that
Preach.
feeling? You guys get that
Hallelujah.
feeling? It's always that last 20%. You're like,
Just gotta push it out. You gotta shove that shit out.
Yeah.
We were talking about that last podcast. Just
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
baby bird, kick it out of the
Yeah.
nest,
Kick that fucker out.
Yeah, so I got that Latin project coming up, and then I'll hint at a little remix I'm making. Just gonna follow that, kind of stick with the Latin theme. We're gonna get a little Go Loco
Okay.
Nice.
by Tyga.
Yeah.
Gonna remix that around
There we
a
go.
little Latin house kind of
Go
vibe.
Loco.
So that's
That's
also
sick.
gonna be coming out.
Go loco.
Super fun, super excited for that one. But yeah, just then after that, we'll probably just get back on the house grind for a little bit, produce some more house music, all that stuff.
So you're gonna be there this Sunday?
Yes, this Sunday, 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. with special guest DJ Terry. He'll be
DJ
there.
Terry.
Shout out Terry.
Do you guys know who DJ Terry? You know who?
I feel like I've
can't
heard
say
that
I
name.
have.
No.
He has the sickest mustache that you will ever see.
What kind is it?
It's this nice, thick brown mustache.
Oh,
No-
like
no
a
beard.
like a
Yeah.
firefighter.
Yes, exactly, exactly.
shit,
And his
good
logo too. It's like an outline of his face with the
With
mustache.
the mustache.
But like
Yeah.
thinking
God,
about
he
it,
has to get
dude,
so much puss.
but like that's a big commitment to
That
brand
is.
to brand the mustache.
That is a big commitment.
Bro,
Now you can't
branding
shave
your
it.
He can't shave the mustache.
Yeah, it's stuck there.
Yeah.
But it would be kind of funny though if he did.
And then they're like,
his
who the
new
fuck is this guy?
Or like his new logo has like a bunch of little stubs,
Like yeah,
mustache stuff.
new
Done
me.
with it. Rebrand. Starts a beard.
That'd be funny.
Oh, you
Got the whole beard.
Well, maybe I'll try to. What time are you gonna be there Sunday?
So me and Sammy switch every hour. So I start at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Then she goes on. Then Terry's on from. No, sorry, 5:30 to 5:30 to 7, and then I'm 7 to 8. Sammy will be 8 to 9. I'll be 9 to 10. She'll be 10 to 11.
okay.
Is this Sunday?
This Sunday.
Oh,
like,
okay.
what,
Well-
2-3 days.
Now it's going to be too late, unfortunately. With this airs on Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
You have a next Sunday?
Yeah. What's next?
no,
or
the
next
third,
fr-
the third
third.
Sunday. So not next Sunday. The Sunday after that.
And
Okay, there we go. Well, this will be a
Crafties
good
is
show,
what day?
though.
Are you doing Crafties or
I'm at Henley,
Henley?
September 19th, 9 p.m. till close.
There you go.
What day? September 19th. What is that? Is that
It's Friday.
Oh, that's a sick night. We'll go out Friday. We'll try
Yeah,
to.
you guys want to come down?
I
Come
mean, we
hang
would
out?
love to come down.
Yeah?
That's what we need. I don't like going to St. Pete unless I know who's playing. That's kind of where my thing is. I don't really go out to St. Pete for just like a night. I got some guy, Brandon Welsh, that I follow, who does like live blues guitar. And
Oh, nice.
He kicks ass at like Rubies and 201 and stuff. And then like, I got a few people like you and Gio doesn't really play down there much
Gio,
anymore.
but if we see, we do have to go down, maybe
Julian
it's this
at the
weekend.
Nest,
They're having, I think it's this weekend that they're having. At the Nest, Julie and them are doing vinyl.
Well, they do vinyl now like all the time. There, that's their big
nice.
thing. Is like they.
Did they like just pick that up, or they've been
Well,
doing
they've
it?
been working on it for.
Yeah.
But like, dude, I mean, they do like a whole thing because they have the 1-800 collective situation. So now they have like a record shop that they put on at the same time as their events, and it's like
that's super cool.
their hand-picked selection of like all these locally sourced.
Dude,
records,
that is so smart.
And, like you can go and pick through them and buy them and stuff like that.
That is so smart.
Very cool culture that they've started curating.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be so sweet. Like,
But they got the Technics and the fucking rotary mixers
yeah,
and all that shit.
Because I love Japanese vinyl restaurants.
Oh,
yes.
The one in St. Pete. I believe it's called something Tomorrow. I forgot what it was, or Day Before Tomorrow, or something like that. But it's a Japanese vinyl restaurant. And no, I think it's super cool that like if a DJ would have a box of records that they recommend, right? DJ recommended that's super cool.
Definitely
I love that
check out
idea.
the Nest on.
Yeah, to check
usually
that
I think
out.
they're Fridays and Saturdays. When
Yeah.
they usually do that.
Okay.
What are they doing first Friday, September? Oh, today's first Friday. They're doing something over here. At the
That's
Nest.
their. That's
Yeah, they
Julian's
already did the
thing,
whack
is
shit. Fuck it. It was
the
the
wax.
30th.
Yeah,
What's your guys' opinion on First Friday, St. Pete?
I hate it.
downtown? I hate it.
I hate it as a consumer because
bingo. That's the big word.
I hate it as a consumer. I hate. Cool, you guys are coming down to St. Pete. Awesome. You're taking up all the fucking parking spots that I always take. The lines are long as fuck. People love going to St. Pete because you have to pay to get into bars. Now I have to pay at certain places. And there's too many people to enjoy anything.
Oh, 100%.
That is all of my
Like
facts.
you sober up waiting for a drink because there's just that many people there.
It's just not fun. Like,
You'd think they'd put
Saturdays.
more bartenders.
You'd think.
I love Saturdays. Saturdays are my jam. I'll go on a Saturday downtown St. Pete and fucking do whatever the fuck. I'll stay out until 4 a.m. and sleep on a bench.
Yeah.
Over there. On a fucking Friday, there's too many people. Too many people. But if it's not First Friday, cool. I'll go on a Friday.
That's fair. Yeah, because it's like First Friday is. I don't want to be packed in a sardine can.
I don't want that. If I want to do that, I'll go to Ebor.
Well, it used to be like
at a
local
bar.
arts thing, and now
Right,
it's like you get the college crowds that cross the bridge, and you get like the local crowds that just like pop out crazy that night and stuff like, and the younger crowds and stuff like that. So
Well, because I kind of found too, especially downtown St. Pete, like Friday night is usually the younger crowd.
yeah,
So, all your college kids, right? Your later 20s people.
Yeah.
But then Saturday, always an older crowd. Always an older crowd. So that's why I kind of like DJing Friday nights better, personally.
well, it's probably better energy for
It's
as
better.
a DJ.
Yeah, it's better to DJ on a Friday.
And you can just sit on your booth and watch the craziness. And you're like, bro, give me a drink. I want to.
yeah,
I don't have
being
to worry
a
about that
consumer,
shit.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Being a consumer, I hate it.
We should share our craziest club DJing experiences.
I don't have one. I don't
have
because
one?
I don't DJ.
Yeah, but you don't.
Okay,
ever
but
remember
you've been-
being
you've been-
there
there
with
was
me
times-
Any times?
Like, you never looked out in the crowd and someone was doing some weird shit or something? Or like,
a lot of fights.
yeah?
Oh I got in a fight at Crafty's.
Oh?
This
Yeah.
was
Wait,
like
while
a
you
VIP.
were-
This was a VIP experience, but yeah, this works.
Yeah,
this is a good
I
one.
guess. Well, somebody I forgot who was DJing and
I think it was 5
Crafty's.
days.
No, it was
One
the
of his
guy.
affiliated DJs.
Yeah, one of his
yeah.
affiliate. We were in a section and there was this dude, tall ass, fucking 6 foot, skinny, lanky ass dude. We had a section VIP. All my friends, all these guys from Philly that I was trying to be friend. Cardo and all his friends. Yeah. Cardo and all them. So we were in a VIP section. Oh, shout out Cardo. We're in a VIP section, and this dude was with us, and like he was with us because a girl wanted him to be with us. We didn't really know him. He was cool. He was whatever.
Yeah.
So then the guys from Philly are very different than Florida. Florida, everybody's cool, chill, relax. Them is like, don't fucking touch me. Give me my space kind of shit. And he was like grabbing all, like, come on, let's go back to my place and let's party there. And they're like, nah, bro, we're good, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, just being a little extra.
Yeah. And then we're like, bro, you got to get out of here. Just you're killing the vibe. He's
Yeah.
like, fuck you. Like, I'm not going nowhere. So we told the bouncer, and we were like, yo, like, can you get him out of our section? And the bouncer was like, no, you brought him in. Like, you can get him out.
Right.
And we were like,
Are you supposed to be security?
Yeah, what?
Like, that's your job.
well, bet.
What?
So they got up. I was drunk as fuck. They got up, and they were talking to the dude, and Cardo was talking to the dude, and then Cardo started walking around the dude because Cardo's brother started talking to. So he starts walking around, and then shoving starts, and Cardo gets the guy in a headlock. So then the dude, like, somebody pushes Cardo, and he slips out.
Okay.
So then by that time, I'm drunk. I'm like, what the fuck? I run up there. As I'm running up, the guy slips out of the headlock, and I jump up. I'm short. I'm 5'8".
It's a UFC fight. Yeah.
And I jump up, and I fucking get him to the ground. I start wailing on him.
Oh, no.
And I noticed that as I dropped him down, my shirt was ripped. And I'm like, you ripped my favorite fucking shirt.
no.
And I'm wailing on him. And then, like, security pulled me off and shit and blah, blah, blah. And then they kicked us out. I'm like, well, you're the one you said for us to handle it.
Yeah.
We asked
Yeah,
you.
what?
And then they kicked us out. And, yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
That was it. And then, yeah, the guy apologized later on, and we were cool with him.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
sorry for fucking you up, I guess.
No.
I don't know. And then, that was Eli's first time hanging out with them. So that was his first. I was like,
no.
St.
It was
Pete's
also
really
like my
cool.
first time in one of my first time in crafting.
I was like, St. Pete's really cool.
This is
What an
interesting,
introduction. What an introduction.
So yeah, he was not happy about it.
That's funny.
All right,
Yeah.
yeah, let's hear it. What do you got for us?
You know, most of my like crazy or bad experiences DJing were like early on in my career.
Yeah.
I think I set a certain benchmark for myself and like didn't associate with certain clubs after
Right,
like
right.
too much weird shit happened.
Right.
But when we were doing those bingo hall shows in like our hometown, Spring Hill, and those were like hip hop showcases. So I was like the one setting up the speakers and the mics and
Right.
getting like the beats all down for the people would give me their instrumental USBs and shit. And long story short, the guy that was throwing the events, shout out Sal, went on.
Oh boy.
got on stage to do his headlining set, and somebody, an op, came through and was like trash talking him during his set, like "fuck you, pussy boy," on stage while he's performing. and shit. He's like, "Fuck you, you won't come up and do shit about it."
Not
and
the
so
public
he did. That
humiliation.
guy came up and did shit about it, and then all of a sudden it was like him and Sal. And then Sal's boys jumped in, and then the guys' boys jumped in, and so it was like 4v4 on stage.
Jeez.
And this fucking meathead, like 300-pound motherfucker, comes on and
my
starts
God, yeah.
wailing on people. And it's like this like moving dog pile,
Yeah.
It's like a football fucking tackle that won't go down type shit.
It's a tush
And
push.
so-
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
a
tush
tush
push.
push.
Yeah,
It's a tush push.
Shout out Eagles winning last night.
Yeah, there you
Take that. We
Go
take that.
Birds.
Go birds. And they fucking tush push right into my DJ equipment. And so
Oh, no.
I'm fucking like trying to get 1,000 pounds of people off my shit, like so they don't knock it off the side of the stage. Basically, I'll just start punching this fucking fat dude in the head, like as hard as I can. Like, get the fuck off of my stuff. Go that way. I don't care. Go the fuck that way. And you can hear him like, pushing the whole file.
Oh my
the other
God.
direction. And so
my guy.
I saved all my shit, and then they took the party outside, and it turned into like one of those World Star fights. That
It's
you
a
used to
massive
see.
brawl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like people.
Everyone's watching it.
People that were totally unaffiliated with each other, just fighting because
Nice.
now there's a fight. And,
Right.
like, there's like a massive fight going on here, and then like a few mini fights going on, and then
Yeah.
like somebody brought out a taser.
Yeah,
and
somebody
then-
brought out a taser.
and then everyone left, and then we kept going with the party, even though like only half people were
Yeah.
there. And then those guys with the taser came back, and as they were coming back and trying to like tase us, we had like guns, so we're like,
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here.
Oh
And so
my
they,
God.
They turn to leave as fucking cops are coming in, and I forget if they reversed or went right and reverse, Terry. And fucking like somebody, there was like a SUV that I guess was leading the cops. They
Yeah.
were like, "Come on, this is where the fucking problem is," and they backed up and rear-ended / T-boned into the SUV.
Nice.
So like right in front of the cops. I'm
Oh,
like, this
no.
is
Gotcha,
some
bitch.
redneck.
It's
Spring
literally
Hill
an
bullshit.
episode of Cops.
Yes,
Yes,
it
unfolding.
turned into an episode
That's how
In real
it was
life,
on
right
IRL.
in front of me.
In Spring
IRL
Hill.
cops. IRL cops.
What about you?
You know, I'm gonna pull a story from last Friday.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Recent, fresh. It was probably 2:00 in the morning. I was DJing at Henley, and they closed at 3. And I remember I looked up, and in the crowd, it was packed. I see a very tall guy. He's probably got to be at least 6'4", 6'5".
Oh, yeah.
Just you can see his head over above everybody, right?
Tall ass dude.
He is in full mime makeup. I kid you not. Was in mime makeup. Just stood there looking at me. Wasn't even dancing.
I would have been terrified.
I was like, this is a fever dream. Am I
American Horror Story.
No, literally. And he was just staring at me the whole time, and did not move. Just like that.
Jeez.
Just like that.
But
then the best part is, he came up, so he stayed for that last hour.
just standing there?
Just standing
Or
there.
was he like...
No, he just...
Wasn't pretending he was in a box
he was
or
kind of like,
something,
looking around, but didn't dance, didn't talk to
Just
anybody.
staring at...
I think he came in by himself. And...
He's off the clock, bro.
And towards no, literally, he must have just got his shift. But now, towards the end of the night, everyone's kind of making their way out. We're closing it down. He comes up to me and he goes, "Nice music tonight," and walks away and leaves. And I'm like, "What
Was that my dad?
That is a horror film.
No, I was like, "Is this?" I think he's gonna follow me home. I think he's gonna follow me home.
I liked your set.
But hey, I mean, considering he had a straight face the whole time too. Didn't smile or frown or
Oh
anything.
my gosh.
And so, realistically, I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, you know what? That might have been my toughest audience member to please, right?
Yeah.
And he liked it. So that's all that matters. That's all that matters.
I would have fucking shit myself.
No, it was crazy. It was crazy. And yeah, that was a first.
That was a good one.
That's a don't come to school tomorrow moment.
No, literally.
That's a fucking,
literally. I was and the whole time home I was just thinking in my head, I'm like, who was that guy? Who was that
Never
guy?
see him again.
I didn't even get his name.
Could have been a
I didn't get his name.
CEO.
No, yeah, exactly. Or I had there was one night. This was at Where's Jubes, which is a corner, corner bar or whatever, and they have those big garages that open up. That's an interesting place to DJ because there's no booth for you, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you're on floor
out
level, and that's where all the crackheads love hanging out.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
And there's
God.
this
Them crackheads.
dude. There's this group of band kids that go around downtown St. Pete at night, playing songs for money or whatever. And they're sitting there and playing music on the corner, and a guy in the bar didn't like that apparently. Went out there, picked a fight with them, and the band kids dropped their instruments, beat the shit out
oh
of the
my
dude.
God.
The band kids won. And
just kept playing.
And that was also a great moment. I was like, "Yep, you go, guys."
The band
Do
just
it.
kee's on playing.
Yeah.
Just beat the
great.
shit out of him, bro.
Drop the tuba. I'm throwing knuckles.
You know what? I'm fucking done.
No, let it
Throw the
guys,
tuba at him.
Yeah. Just pierce him with a trumpet. I don't know.
There you go. Womp. Womp womp.
Oh man.
Oh, well, I think that's a good note to end on.
Wrap her up. Yeah, let's wrap her up there.
But Mason, thank you so much for coming
Thank
on.
you for having me.
Definitely,
Thank you
it's
for
been a
having
long
me.
time coming. So
Yeah,
we'll have to do some
We're gonna come out.
collaboration, and definitely gonna come out to those shows.
Well, the third Sunday this month.
Yeah.
If you're free,
All right.
love to have you at the landing.
All right.
If you guys
Let's
want
make
to
it
come,
official.
throw
Yes.
down for some bass music.
Check the
Yes.
calendar,
yeah,
but I think
we'll
we're good.
talk about it. That'll be
Yeah.
super fun.
Well, thank you
Let's
very
do it.
much. Look at that. Amazing.
Look at that.
This is what connection, what community does. That's what we're all about here.
Something
All
like that.
Well, thank you all so much. Here we are, the final mix, season 2, episode 9, with Mason, aka DJ Maydae. Thank you again, brother, for coming out.
Thanks, guys.
Till next time, y'all. We're trudging along here, and we're starting to look good and freaking sound good, and gotten great DJs coming on here recently. So Maydae is just one more, and
yeah.
we'll have plenty more for y'all soon.
Peace.
Have a good day.
Deuces.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.